Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Dr. Azari. Uh, I, I would say I'm one of the oldest one in this room. I see very young, young doctors, young interested in technology. I'm, you can say that old head in this, or rather new in this. But I'm a cardiac surgeon. I'm working in Institute Jantung Negara, but I have an interest in technology. And I'm fortunate enough to be one of the co-founder of this technology. And what we are is basically an app and a program that emphasizes on medical adherence or medical compliance. And we believe that it is a low-cost patient monitoring for care continuum, and it improves the health outcome, and there is a great business opportunity for this. Okay, for the medical continuum, for the care of a patient, what we have now is a point of care. The time when the patient sees the doctor is the point of care. And between the next appointment for the patient to be seen by the patient, we do not know what's happening to the patient in terms of compliance or adherence or even education of their medication. This program are concentrating on chronic illnesses. Yeah? And we know from various studies overseas and even a study locally done by University Kebangsaan UKM Medical Faculty for the Pharmaceutical Faculty shows that patients with chronic illness have a 50%, less than 50% compliance of their medication. Yeah? And we are talking about elderly patients taking 2 or 3 medications and having more than 1 or 2 chronic illnesses. For example, diabetes, high blood pressure, or heart problem. So this is the statement, the need statement that we see that there is a big opportunity if we can somehow use technology to address this problem of compliance. So the technology that we have with the Caring Up, the Care Aid, is about completing the care loop in between the point of care of the patients. By using our application, you can see their patients' compliance, their understanding, and also by using our by using our apps, we know that and we can stratify patients who are at risk, are not compliant, and then we can provide better health care for the patient, and there is opportunity for new revenue and saving for the patient, caregivers, insurance, and the health provider.
Later can help me when I'm emceeing. Can you just take a photo and later?
Before we embark on this designing this program or this application, we went to an independent market intelligence to see how the reception of the public. And we did this survey in Kuala Lumpur, done by the third-party Aircon company, and we look at the reception of having this medication adherence application. And we look at the awareness and also the location of the patient and the current availability of some sort of monitoring. And what we find is that the family of patients are very keen on having some sort of apps to monitor their loved ones in making sure that they're taking the medication regularly. So more than 50% are keen to monitor their seniors or their loved ones in taking the medications. And what we find interesting is that many of them are willing to pay up to 50 ringgit a month to have some sort of monitor to monitor their loved ones in making sure that they take their medication regularly and also to monitor their health stats. So we consider ourselves as a data and AI company. We are not tech, we are not a medical company. Basically, we are interfacing the point of care and to make sure that there's a continuum of care between the point of care by the health provider. So we focus on the data that we get and the algorithm that we manage the AI of that data that sets that we get. So the platform is, there's two platforms. One is, we call it Care8, and these are for the patient and family. And these are available on App Store that you can download it. And then we have the Caring Up, which is we are the platform company. And we have WeCare. And WeCare are for hospitals, group of the government or health insurance or pharmaceutical company to get that insights of data, their compliance and their hesitation of taking medications and also their education level. So we mine the patient's input from the Care8 into analytics that is beneficial for the care payer and also care provider. Okay. So what we have and we have done studies with the Faculty of Pharmacy in the University of Malaya, and we have rolled out in University Hospital, Putrajaya Hospital, and Hospital Penang. And we look at some chronic diseases, namely diabetes, heart failure patient, and asthma. And from the study, a 6-month study by the Faculty of Pharmacy, University of Malaya, shows that the HbA1c decreased by 5% in patients with diabetes, and there is improvement in ejection fraction for the patient of having heart failure, and an improvement in FEV1 for patients in asthma. And this basically validify our notion that using tech, ensuring that patients are adherent to their medication and improving their education can improve the health outcome for the patient. And this a free version of the app that we are available, not the full scale app that is available. So just using a free version of that, you can see that a significant improvement in their health outcome. So these are basically some snapshot of what the app is all about. And we have more than 300,000 downloads. We are present in Malaysia as well as in Indonesia, and those are the two main countries. Also in Bangladesh, there are downloads from Bangladesh, surprisingly. And what it does is that the care aid is not the input only by the patient, but we are taking care of the ecosystem of the family, the Asian ecosystem of the family. The family members, the care for the, for example, the children or the wife can monitor the compliance, the adherence of medication remotely. So basically that maybe the parents live in Johor Bahru, the children are staying in Kuala Lumpur, they can take care or can monitor the compliance of the patient. So what we are trying to do is that to take care of the whole ecosystem of care in Asian context. Right? So by doing that, we believe that the compliance, I mean, usually the children, the daughters and whatnot are very concerned about the timeliness of medication, the parents taking their medication on a regular basis. And at the same time, we put in gamification, rewards, and so on, points, rewards, and so on. We know that chronic disease, patients do not see the benefit, immediate benefit. By substituting that to a gamification, this instant gratification will motivate patients to key in and to take their medication and to monitor the medication and stats regularly. And at the same time, we can push in education. There is community, care community, for example, a community of diabetic or community of diabetic with blood control, and we can motivate each other and educate each other, as well as some providers can also educate them to improve their knowledge and their adherence and supporting each other in terms of taking care of their illness. So that's some examples of the gamification that we have. So our business model, this is my second last slide. Our business model is prescription-based. There is no care packs for industry, pharmaceutical company or insurance to partner with us. It's full compliance and it can be rolled out fairly immediately. And studies have shown that there is a 5 to 8 times return of investment. A $1 spent on using adherence apps will translate to a cost saving of 5 to 10 times in terms of long-term saving in costs, in healthcare costs.